All right then. So welcome guys to the 5th Weekly Bite episode, part 2 of our Halloween special. This is of course post-Halloween. I'm Devonte Bell.
I'm Jonathan Kerbaugh. Really quick before we start, last week we had a Halloween special part 1 in which we had the same costumes we had now. During the ghost hunting segment we filmed, we got bored and we repainted one of Devonte's pairs of yellow gloves. So now it's the Infinity Gauntlet. Anyway, yeah, that's a little preamble. I can't get it off. My fingers are too fat. All right, now for the actual monologue.
Also, congrats fans, cause Nats won.
Yep. Wednesday, the Nats broke the tiebreaker. They won the World Series, so that's not Colgan news, but we figured it was worth mentioning. Also, fun story, ladies and gentlemen. The next 2 air dates for the Weekly Bite are we don't have school on the next 2 Mondays, so let's get another round of applause for that. And you guys know what this means, right? It means the Weekly Bite is officially a national holiday. That means we're gonna have every school off for the rest of the year for every Monday, so that just this show can drop. So you're welcome for pretty much playing God, like.
Yes, because if anyone's gods, it's us two.
Yeah, obviously. Look at how well we dress.
Yes.
Yeah, you're dressed like a Florida man who lives in the sewer. You're just like my grandpa at kindergarten graduation.
Well, that's the secret. I am the Florida man. Every time you hear about it on the news, it's just me.
That's our surprise guest. It's Florida man. Because, fun
What's
fact,
up, everybody?
every single time you see a headline that says Florida man, it's the same Florida man. It's the same guy. Just like his name is Florida man and he has all these wacky adventures.
I'm sure a lot of you are wondering why they don't just keep me in jail, and my answer to that is... Okay, so today we're filming this episode on November 1st, which is also the deadline for a lot of colleges. So in case you've been seeing a lot of seniors walking around school acting more like ferocious ferrets instead of people, that's kind of why.
On Common App, they make you put in the address of every college your parents have ever attended. So like you're sitting there for 3 hours just looking up like the address to some like Massachusetts State College just so you can like, you know, have a future. That's not stressful at all. It just...
Well, that's unless you're me, who applied a long time ago to 2 colleges and then pretty much just gave up and said I'll wait.
Be like Devonte. Anyway.
I have my life together. Oh.
Again, not really news, but on Tuesday they had concussion training here at Colgan. At least that's what it say on Twitter. I actually came, but I left because I figured out it wasn't them training you how to give people concussions. I was very disappointed leaving school that day. I was ready to throw hands. I was ready to learn how to give concussions.
So did you go there under the assumption that you would be attacking people?
No, I went there under the impression of somebody else attacking somebody, and then being like, this is what you do. Like a martial arts class, except, you know, more like redneck. It was taught by Florida man, actually. Funny that we should mention him.
So, more importantly, did you think you'd be using for self-defense or...
Like, if I was at, like, line at Chipotle and, like, the guy was giving me attitude, I could just be like, whoop-ah, and get a free, like, burrito or something.
I really do need to contact your psychiatrist.
That was literally the only scenario that went through my head of how I would use concussion training, was just free food at Chipotle. I don't even like Chipotle. I just wanted free food.
Wait, so why are you even in the line? Just go like,
because
all right, I'm going to knock someone out today.
It's literally because I can, not because I want to.
Hey, power move.
Yeah.
All right, then. So this Wednesday, both the boys and girls track teams won Cardinal District Championships. So in addition to the ferret-like seniors, in case you've also noticed a lot of skinny kids in short shorts, that's why. They're just trying to get amped up, you know?
Yeah, they're talking a lot of smack. I thought the original joke I had written for that was that they can run as much as they want. They can't outrun crippling debt, but I couldn't figure out a way to work that in, so, you know. It was also 12 in the morning, and I was putting in addresses for, like, state colleges in Arizona, so I had no idea what I was doing. I drank, like, 4 Mountain Dews.
I was sleeping.
Anyway, so, you like Devonte. So I had to bring this up. I was specifically requested to bring this up by an anonymous member of SCA. So in the school newspaper, The Current, there was a little bit of a passive-aggressive article about SCA's handling of homecoming. But I just want to think it's funny. There are 2 things I cannot stand: a lack of journalistic integrity and not knowing how to spell the word DJ, which is extra depressing because that's not a word, that is 2 letters. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I'm not trying to start beef, even though usually I am. We've roasted the football team every single week on this show, besides this episode. We had to cut them some slack because we actually felt bad bringing it up every week about how the football team was 1-9. Anyway.
I just want to state I was never the one writing that joke.
Yeah.
I didn't disagree. I just never wrote them.
Yeah, he never. So if you ever want to stay for the after party of us getting beat up in the parking lot by the track team, the newspaper, the dance team, the football team, I'm pretty sure we haven't even roasted the dance team. They're just going to join in on the action. Just look at these 2 nerds. One of them's dressed like a Florida homeless person and just start kicking them.
Well, on the bright side, here they're light on their feet.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, nice one. Fist bump. That's a good one. Whenever we have a good joke we didn't write, we put a penny in the jar and then we save up for actual writer who can write good jokes.
The jar is pretty empty.
No, that's not a roast on the writing team. I wrote these. That's me flaming myself. That's not an underhanded thing at the cast. I wrote the monologue jokes. Anyway, oh yeah, so did you guys see, so the Nats won, obviously, and Dr. Waltz tweeted out a joke saying that he might cancel school today to give us a celebration. And so, this is Colgan, so naturally people started a petition for him to actually do it because they don't have anything better to do. This is why, people have bad GPAs. Instead of doing your homework, you're writing a petition to get out of school. Because, if there's anything that gets anything done in the world, it's 14-year-olds and their petitions.
I mean, it's pretty powerful stuff, man.
Yeah, this one says your name on it. So that's what that means.
Ha, joke's on you, I can't read.
Neither can I. I can't tell if that's a number. Is that Greek? Yeah, I don't know. This just says Caesar salad.
Wait, no,
I don't know what that's
I like
supposed
the
to
idea
mean.
we can't read, but yet you know Greek.
Yeah. Well, actually, she's wearing a Camp Half-Blood shirt, not to call anybody out in the audience. So that's where I got the idea from. Yeah.
Yeah!
All right.
Okay, so this week we decided to have 2 live segments for our episode, and since we're still on post-Halloween Candy High, we've got 2 more Halloween-themed bits in store.
Yep, so let's give it up for a scenario that every kid with strict parents has seen in their life, the infamous candy inspection.
Dun, dun, dun!
We hit the jackpot. Did you see what the rich houses were handing out?
I know. I got a king-size Hershey bar. I don't even know how we're gonna eat this all.
Don't worry. You won't be eating it all.
Mom.
Sit.
Let
me see that.
Not again. You do this every year.
And I'm not gonna stop until you grow out of trick-or-treating. Anyways, let's get a look in here. You most certainly are not going to eat these, kids. I know you're gonna eat the Kit Kats incorrectly.
How can you...
Sour Patch Kids? You most certainly are not eating these. Haven't you watched the news at all? Do you know what they're putting in these?
Oh, you mean...
Shh. You can have the Starbursts. I'll only take the pink ones.
But those are the best ones.
Shh. There's no way I'll let you eat the Snickers. You don't need to listen to those commercials. You're still you when you're hungry. And you're perfect. Hershey's. That's just plain chocolate. I don't think you'll like it. It doesn't have any fillings like almonds.
But we don't even like the almonds ones. And I got a king-size bar from one of the rich houses.
So you're just adding to why I should take this away. And I'll definitely be taking the Skittles.
But,
Mom...
I want to taste the rainbow. For once. And, yeah, you guys can, keep these.
Mom, these are Whoppers. You just put 2 Whoppers in my hand.
These are fruit snacks. It's not even candy.
That's what you get for having a dentist as a mother. Happy Halloween.
Whether that happened to you or not growing up, there's no questions that your parents just ate everything they took.
Easter candy too. Anyway, like Kate told us last week, Colgan is super haunted. We also had CFPA night on Monday, which begs the question, what did the CFPA kids tell those poor 8th graders?
Welcome to CFPA night. I'm Alex and I'm in creative writing. I'm Blake, and I'm in theater.
I want to apply to creative writing, but I don't know if I actually want to come here. Is it really haunted?
We're not supposed to talk about it, but yes.
Do you want to hear the story?
Sure.
Rumor has it, it was built on a graveyard.
It's not a rumor. You can hear weird noises in the walls of the classrooms, and the teachers ignore it as if it's normal.
So what? You don't think there's actual ghosts here?
They're perfectly harmless. The one you do need to worry about is the black box ghost.
Siren's Cove is supposed to start at 7, but the lights are always flickering and the mic just stops working.
And the bathrooms? I would carry around hand sanitizer because the sinks just make a low churning sound. Half stopped working altogether.
But there are some nice things about the school, right? Like the amphitheater? I heard people sometimes perform there during lunch.
Occasionally, but most people stay inside because of the birds.
Birds?
They swarm around the top of the amphitheater, at least 100.
They say there's a dead body out there that no one has ever found yet.
Remember, we're trying to get them to transfer into Colgan.
So basically what you're saying is, there's no safe place here.
No, there is. If you count the TV studio. Cafe vibes.
Vibe check.
So I want to try out for football this season, too. Is the first...
Don't. We suck.
Bad.
We really do.
We really do.
Y'all won like one game.
Y'all are gonna get us beat up in the parking lot again.
One game. That's the goal.
All right, yeah. So last week we put out all over the place that we were having a costume contest. So now we're gonna have that.
I'm in costume.
Oh my
Andrew!
God! It's my dad.
I'm in costume.
No, that's.
Oh my God!
I'm in costume. I'm in costume.
Which one's real?
It's the Spider-Man meme.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm Anthony. I'm Andrew. Yeah, that's it. Yep. All right. What's something that Anthony would do for real? Anthony would definitely do this. All right.
I think he died. Oh, never mind.
My own brother wouldn't help me up? No. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't. That's true. That's true. Andrew would not. I'm blind. Give me back my glasses. Okay. I'm Andrew.
What?
I'm Anthony.
What?
Ah!
Costume
It's
I've been lied to my whole life.
I think I took the Tylenol the Florida man gave me.
That wasn't Tylenol.
What's up? So. Oh no. Wait. Who are you?
Oh, I'm Heather.
So yeah, that's Heather McNamara. I'm Veronica Sawyer.
Heather C.
Heather. Duke.
Which one?
Heather Duke.
All of them.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
That's our costume.
I thought you guys were just like in illegal lumberjacking business and everybody played like a different role.
Matches.
Well,
Like,
that too.
there's the kingpin. There's the guy who like goes out and collects like illegal trees. That's just like the daughter that doesn't want to do it but doesn't have any other like way to get money for college. And you're just like the person who thinks like they're running a restaurant or something. That's the whole illegal lumbering operation. That's my guess.
I was just confused.
Next
Anybody
person
else?
to say vibe check is getting thrown out, by the way. No, there are no more vibe checks. We have reached peak vibe. Hello.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know what your costume is?
Well, I know what it is.
Oh, okay, it's a bat. Okay, question. Can you actually like fly with those? Like,
I think
Are we
I can
gonna
answer
do-
this.
impromptu remote, let's go to the roof.
No, I can answer this. We're not having this happen again. Not again. She can't fly.
If you don't want to jump off the roof, I'll do it for you.
No. Remember?
I don't think this would fit.
I didn't say I was wearing the costume.
Do I need to call your psychiatrist again?
No. All right, no. Drop that joke before it goes any further.
I wasn't taking it any further.
All right. Bat costume wins. For being the only legitimate costume.
I don't know. I like the
It
twins.
wasn't actually a costume. I had my deer onesie. That was what I was gonna wear, but it's too hot.
Well, now you've just disqualified yourself. Have a nice day. You get nothing.
The twins win by default.
I'm just kidding. Big round of applause for Batwoman. Fantastic costume. It is. Sorry.
I'm wearing a lab coat.
All right, thank you.
I feel like you just politely kicked off the stage.
Wait, hang on. We have one more. Please. Please. Please.
If you won't do it, I will take this off and I will do it. Hold my wig.
Wig.
Hand me that shark.
Oh, I thought you were pointing at me.
Yeah, just pick up that man and bring him over here.
I want to see that man now. I didn't get lunch.
Okay, please state your name for the class.
I'm Shark Man.
Hello, Shark Man. Oh, no, you're Professor Shark.
Professor Shark. After a bad lab experiment, I was turned into a shark. I can help with any situation in water. And water.
So you're like Aquaman, pretty much.
Well, he's actually slightly helpful on land. I only work in water.
But you're on land right now. Where are your gills?
I don't know. I've only been at this for 2 days.
I dropped them. So this 2 days, are you like Shark Boy? Where's Lava Girl? That's frightening. Okay, anything else you want to share, Professor Shark?
I went through a lot of genetic changes for this to happen.
Really?
I need a doctor. I am in so much pain.
Get off the stage, Professor Shark.
Okay.
Big round of applause for Professor Shark.
Where is this?
All right, now our musical guest. Oh wait, hang on. All right. What's your guys' name? Super fast. They never actually told us. Sydney and Brian. All right, Brock. My bad. Sorry. So Sydney and Brock.
Get it right,
okay.
man.
And now welcome our musical guests, Sydney and Brock. Whoa.
Not in the workplace.
Hey, that's nepotism. We don't support that.
What?
Check. All right. How are you? Good?
This is for all those fall time blues.
This is an original. It's called Blue. I've been trying hard to feel like I belong, and if you smile, would you let me know? 'Cause I've been lonely outside for far too long. If someone's out there, would you let me in? It's freezing only outside, but if you were here, it wouldn't be. I know it wouldn't be so blue. You have these eyes, blue as the sea, but in the mirror, it's just me. 'Cause I've been lonely outside for far too long. If someone's out there, would it's freezing on the outside. But if you were here, it wouldn't be. I know it wouldn't be so blue. 'Cause I've been on the outside for far too long. If someone's out there, would you let me in? If you were here, I would be so. If you were here, I would be so. If you were here, I would be so blue. So blue. Blue. So blue. Thank you.
Follow our band on any social media platform at Pomegranates on Fire.
That was, dude, I'm speechless. Every week we have such good musical guests. Like, that was insane. There's Mateo in this. Dude, we have such good music. Like, it's so good. I can't even, I can't verbalize it.
If you guys can't tell, he's excited right now.
It's so good. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this episode of The Weekly Bite. Catch us. This is Monday. Catch the next one, episode 6. Thank you so much, and have a great night, everybody. Woo!